Truly, this is a koan worthy of a Zen patriarch. It is, in fact, the very opposite of not only Buddhist thinking, but also common sense. And not a common sense based merely on the obvious, but on the most primal reality of the human condition. 2,500 years ago, philosophers in India and Greece struggled with articulating the nature of mind and reality. Over the millennia, there have been many approaches to this articulation by many schools of Buddhism, but none of them became so confused as to assert that mind itself does not exist or is not primary. Many people who learn of Zen and the teachings of Nagarjuna stumble over the words of the Heart Sutra. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is not different from form. They believe erroneously that this is a sort of nihilistic formula, when it is quite the opposite. Form, matter, and emptiness, mind, interpenetrate each other as one single reality, like water and sea. This is a monist expression par excellence, and it flows from the depth of the experiences of meditation and mindfulness before it is ever articulated into words. Zen teachers use every weapon in our arsenal to force the student to confront this reality, him or herself, and not to hide in the words of dualistic thinking. The horse does not ride you, you ride the horse. To quote Bernardo, there are external regions of the medium of mind, in the sense that there are regions that you do not identify yourself with. But this does not entail that there is an abstract shadow universe outside mind. It does not entail an inflationary doubling of reality. He goes on to say, this way, unlike what materialism entails, a neural process isn't the subjective experience it correlates with, but merely a partial image of it. In many ways, this echoes the Zen perspective. In the words of Zen master Soyen Shaku, as translated by Nyogen Senzaki, make a thorough analysis of yourself. Realize that your body is not your body. It is part of the whole body of sentient beings. Your mind is not solely your mind. It is but a constituent of all mind. Bernardo takes us on a journey to an alternative worldview, one that makes a great deal more sense than the scientistic one we are being spoon-fed through academia and the media. He expresses his ideas lucidly and constructively, in a manner that does not lose their scientific and logical force. The truly ironic thing is that, in attacking the pretenses of scientific materialism, Bernardo grounds himself in the latest and deepest understanding produced by science, one that scientific materialism refuses to accept philosophically. I challenge you to read Bernardo Kastrup's Prescription for What Metaphysically Ails You. You will be a wiser being for it. Shogaku Senshin Stephen Eckert Musgrave Roshi, Director of the Zen Institute of San Diego, California, author of Zen Buddhism, Its Practice and the Transcendental Mind. Chapter 1. The Current Worldview and Its Implications. A worldview is a set of ideas and beliefs on the basis of which one relates to oneself and to the world at large. It entails tentative answers to questions like, what am I? Where do I come from? What is the universe? What is the underlying nature of reality? What is the meaning of my role in the play of existence? And so on. One's worldview is probably the most important aspect of one's life. After all, our worldviews largely determine, given the circumstances of our lives, whether we are happy or depressed, whether our lives are rich in meaning or desperately vacuous, and whether there is reason for hope. It is thus very hard, if at all possible, to overestimate the relevance of the choices we make with our minds and hearts.